Hello everyone. So I'm working on a personal VFX project and it's gonna be an Hindu inspired Lotus mandala kind of thing with all kinds of effects of course. And for that I made this massive lotus and every bit is animated. I can try and scroll this time bar but Max won't be having it because it's way too complex at the moment, so I can just show you a few of them. Let's get the tindles and highlight only those. It should go from the back to the front. There we go. Now I'm doing this in first because when you're making vertex animations, this will be the main normals instead of these, which will help. So there we go. That's that one. Let me show you two more. Let's grab the first petals because those look a little bit different than the rest. And there. There's a slight overlap, but you won't notice that in the final product. Don't worry about that. And let's see, let's pick the last flowers. Again from the back. They're growing, curling, growing some more and get to the final position. Okay, so let me try and explain how I did that. If I select a single leaf, you can see that there's an editable poly, which is normal. Morpher, I can actually show you the morpher. I think you just pick this one. I'm just going to copy it just in case and show you what a morpher does. Now I can select an object from the scene, and this is the same mesh, but I just rescaled the leaf. And there we go. That's basically what a morpher can do. And this is handy for vertex animation. And I'm not saying that I'm good at animating in 3dsMax, not at all, but after so many years I kind of know what I can do with the modifier list and the timeline. And this might definitely not be the way to go for proper professional animation, but I'm not an animator, so I'm doing with the stuff I have. And let's see, let's show curly. And the best example for that might be this flat leaf. I'm gonna delete that one so I don't forget. So let's grab this flat leaf and grab the curly modifier, which is something that Joker Martini made. You can buy it on his website, jokermartini.com. Let's make it a big amount, other way around. That's fine. Let's curl a few nice times. I like only this one. There, it needs some strength. This looks fine. We can also go the other way around. That might look better. Now on the timeline, I'm gonna click here and let's say on frame 50, we're gonna click again. And we need a limit. So let's enable that and scroll all the way up until it looks nice. That should be fine. And now with the gizmo, you can move out and it starts unfolding. Let's go back to here because we need to change something. Still, I need to grab the limits because I accidentally animated those. There, and now it should just be a nice unfolding. There we go. Now if you combine that with the morpher, you already have a bit more variation to it because you can change the leaves over time. And a nice additional thing to that is adding a bend. So let's see, about here, let's bend it down a little bit. There. And now bend it a bit like this. And at the end we can go up a little bit, and the result will be something like whoop. And now to get the path deform going, we need a nice line. Oh, we have one here. Let's grab that one. So let's grab a path deform, which is also something that's just inside 3dsMax. So there we go. We have to pick a path, in this case this one. I need to make sure that it's angled the right way, so probably the x-axis, and we might need to rotate this, but not during animation. Let's say something like this, and it needs to be a little bit longer. Oh, let's stretch it a little bit. There. And the path deform is kind of like, it wants to be the boss of everything, so I'm actually going to move it down a little bit. That should help. And now it has that curve shape. We need to rotate it a little bit more though. Let's try this. No, all the way back to the top. This gets close. It's close enough. So it's uncurling, getting a nice bend to it. And let's tweak some other things. So a few things we can do is actually change the stretch amount a little bit. There. And for some reason that's not animating, even though all the filters are set to all. Okay. 6 should be fine, all the way back here. Something like that. Boom. And last but not least, I found this small modifier on ScriptSpot called Dimensions. And it's quite handy. So let's say about here, it needs to be full size. Let me just bookmark those. I'm sure there's a better way, I have no idea. And let's drastically decrease the Y. About there. And now it goes like this. Boom, boom. So that's basically everything I did to get this whole flower going. There are roots, there are multiple kinds of petals, all kinds of other stuff. And it's all to make this thing grow. Alright, that's the 3dsMax showcase. I haven't done much more. I'm working on making all the UVs correctly so that I can have like glowing lines around it. There's one massive UV from the top so that I can actually alter some noise, wind, glowing effects, whatever. And I'm also working on a statue version. And somebody was kind enough to make me a texture. So totally a shout out to Olivia, who's gonna try and attempt to make this a little bit more mossy. And my intent is basically to have this in kind of like a statue form, have one of these orbs crash into it, make that statue break, and inside of it is an actual lotus stem. And from there on starts growing, and more of those seeds orbs start popping in and growing multiple layers of petals and all kinds of Hindu marking on them, more like mandala markings on them, until it's done. And when the final one hits, everything starts glowing and become more ethereal, energy, ghostly, whatever. So that's basically everything I've done in Max. Spent most of the last 5 days on it. 4 or 5 days, but okay. And now I need to slowly start importing everything in Unreal Engine 4, see if everything works. Then I have to make all the textures because I want a lot of different drawings on top of each of these petals. I want these small pistols, whatever they're called, glowing depending on which orb is present in them, and all kinds of wind movement. And I should slap myself in the face for trying to do this, but then again, it's nice practice, nice just goofing off and learning a little bit more about some aspects that I don't normally touch in Unreal Engine 4 and 3dsMax because I need to take care of optimizations and performance and yada yada yada. So I think that's that. I'm gonna upload this and I might make some more videos later on. Okay, take care and have a nice day.